libre ang hospitalization. Sir, kahit mag-dialysis ka everyday, nag-ubusan ka ng dugo, libre. Oh, mag-virus operation ka, libre. O, diba, bongga? Ang pinipoint ko, doon pa lang hindi ka nalugi. OFW ka, Saudi, Dubai, Jeddah. After ng kontrata, ano nangyayari? Balik ng Pilipinas, right? Renew ulit, seaman, after 2 years, balik. Pagtanda ng seaman, pagtanda ng OFW, lahat ng inipon, ubus. Yung benta na pinatayo, nung nagkasakit, yung bahay na pinatayo, binenta para nung paggamot sa sarili niya. In Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Ireland, healthcare is free. Number 2, education for your kids is free. Panaging residente ka. And security-wise, ang ganda ng bansa kasi sa atin medyo nakakatakot nowadays, di ba? Because of mga riding tandem. Nakakatakot because yung mga natutukhang, right? Drugs. In Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Ireland, very peaceful country, you have the chance. Lalo na ang Pinoy, you can speak good English. Just believe in yourself. Siguro yung iba magtatanong, kahit ba't nagkaroon ng World Connect, naging OFW po ako. I worked in London for 3 years. Ang problema, hindi ako naging residente. Bakit? Suntok sa buwan ba ako maging residente? Maling bansa ang pinuntahan ko. Bakit ang World Connect? Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland lang ang pinopromote namin. Kasi may chance ka na pag nag-aral ka, ayusin mo yung pag-aaral mo abroad, may chance ka na eventually makakuha ng job and mag-guide ka ng immigration advisors namin at maging resident ka eventually. Of course, there's no guarantee. Pero ang Pinoy, lalo na Cebuanos, you can speak good English. Magaling pa kayo mag-English kaysa mag-Tagalog. Right? Diyan pa lang, you have to believe in yourself. Yes, I always tell my clients, when you go out of the Philippines, it's not a walk in the park. So I always tell the parents, please support your kids. I-treat mo siya as an investment. Why investment? Kasi sa umpisa, you have to study the course, right? Ikaw magluluto, walang maglalabas sa'yo, walang magulang. Pero you're aiming na after the schooling, ito yung gagawin ko. And mamaya i-discuss ni Ms. Eve, yung bakit kailangan mo mag-aral. Kasi may pathway pala. Na yung aaralin mo palang course, may points. So later i-discuss natin yan. Okay, so requirements. Quick recap. Iano ko na lang please. Iisa-isa yung pang mabilis. You have to fill out a student visa application from ganyan kapal. Huwag ka mag-try mag-fill out. Isang pagkakamali, pwede ka ma-refuse. That's why we are here to guide you. May aplikante kami, nag-apply on her own. Mali lang yung nalagay niya sa isang section na may tanong yung immigration, hindi mo na pwedeng burahin kasi recorded na lahat. Pag nagkaroon ng inconsistency, mahirap na. So we will guide you how to fill it up. Valid passport, you have to get that. Visa fee, ito po yung visa fee ng New Zealand, Australia, Canada, Ireland. We will give you the list ng mga fees pag pumunta ka sa office. Mamaya, don't worry, after, yung iba nagpagtayuan na, basta fees, no? Pera, magkano kaya? Yung sa likod, magano'n na nakapag, no? Okay, later, after the orientation, we have already the fees nakaprint na. All you have to do is get it sa counseling, sa dulo. May counseling table. Okay? I need your COE. I need your graduate diplomas, transcript records. Kami na po bahala sa number 5 to get the certificate of enrollment from the school. Kami na yan. 6, NPI. Issued within the last 3 months. Birth certificate, marriage contract. Okay. And number 9, requirement na po ngayon ang English. Ayan. Don't worry mga Cebuanos, magaling mag-English. So, kailangan mong pasahan yung TOEFL, Pearson, or IELTS. Okay. Madali lang po. Hindi kami nag-require ng 7, 6 lang po pwede na. May ibang school, 6.5 pag isasama yung asawa. For TOEFL, 50% lang. Out of 120, so 50% lang ang kailangan mong pasahan. So, don't worry about that. May mga training naman. And number 10, of course, ito ang requirement na karamihan nininervyos. Tama? Ini-discuss ko to kasi very important to. Okay. Hindi ka makakaalis sa bansa na hindi ka magpapakita ng proof New Zealand, Australia, Canada, Ireland. New Zealand, you need to show 15,000 New Zealand dollars. In Australia, 19,830, Canada, $10,000, in Ireland, 7,000. Okay. Estimate, 15,000, 500,000 pesos, 19,600 to 700,000 pesos. Canada is 420,000 pesos. Ireland is 400,000 pesos also. Okay. Meron kayo niyan? Definitely wala. Right? Okay. Saan mo siya hahanapin? Hindi naman sinabi ng immigration na ikaw dapat magpakita niyan. Sabi ng embassy, you need to have a sponsor. Kung wala ikaw, pwede naman uncle, auntie, cousins. Ang ginagawa ng iba, kung 500,000, 200,000 kay auntie, 300,000 kay cousin. Pwede yun. Get a family, a relative who can sponsor you. Hindi mo ililipat yung pera sa account mo. Mas kahit gano'n ka man ni auntie, hindi niya gagawin. Bank certificate lang or bank statement. Magpapakita tayo ng proof of funds. Don't worry about the requirements. Why? Tuturuan ka namin sa office ano may kukumply. So, okay, Miss Cathy, wala talaga akong kamag-anak na may pera. And option. Option number 2. Loan from a bank? Pwede. Okay, support from a relative, nagpadala ng remittance. Ang dami pong pwede maging way to show this. Ang dami po sabihin ko na walang pera. Pero lahat nakakaalis. Anong ginawa? Inayos na namin yung papers. So you just need to get support from your relative. Okay? From 1 to number 10, the requirements. Ano ang pinaka-mahirap? Ha? Etong show money. Oh, if this is the problem, congratulate yourself. Why? May solution ba ang problema sa pera? Meron. I have an applicant. Alam mo kung anong problema niya? Ang kanyang problema ay number 6. Natukhang. Oh, sa Legazpi. Makakaalis siya from Legazpi, may 5 million pesos in the bank. Natukhang nga lang. O may criminal case. Pwede mo siyang malis? Hindi. I have an applicant. In Kabanatuan, ang problema ay... Okay, asa na yung... Okay, wala. Hindi na ilagay. Medical. Requirement ng medical, sa St. Luke's ka magpapamedical, meron dito sa Cebu, na tayo ang immigration, that's the good news. You don't have to fly to Manila. So, kailangan sa medical is complete medical, wala kang communicable disease. I have an applicant, may communicable disease. May pera, pero pwede ba siya umalis? Hindi. Right? So, kung ang problema pera, happy problem yan. Kasi may solusyon. So, ang importante, you are qualified, you are physically fit, at you have a good character. Okay? Okay. Ito yung mga part-time work rights. Few minutes, I'm done. This is very important. Ang tanong ng magulang, hindi ba magugutom ang anak ko? Right? Baka pagdating doon, ano ang mangyayari sa New Zealand, sa Australia? Magkano ang part-time work rights? Australia, it's 18 per hour, 76 pesos per hour. Ang kitaan sa Philippines, per hour or per day? Per day. That's why you will die. Right? Buong araw, 500, 350 pesos. Doon mo na kukunin lahat. Right? Ito, per hour. Pumunta po ako ng Australia last December and January. Every year we visit our clients. Pumunta po kami ng market. Sabi ko, gusto ko malaman kung ang income per hour kayang ibili ng chicken or kayang ibili ng pagkain ng clients namin. I went to Victoria Market. 1 kilo of apple is $1. Sabi ko, wow, isang kilong mansanas, $1 lang. Sa atin, isang piraso ng mansanas, 20 pesos, 15 pesos, right? Sa Australia, sa New Zealand, 1 kilo, $1, ang laking bag, walang kaya sa kiluhan. Diba? Ang bigat. Sa New Zealand, 15.75 per hour, 582 pesos per hour. Gusto kong sabihin, ang income mo per hour, kaya mo siyang budgetin. Diba, depende. Although, ang cost of living, hindi nakasalalay sa bansa. Nakasalalay sa tao. Pero ang kagandahan, your income is per hour. Pwede mong budgetin yung kita mo. 1 hour, food. 1 kilo of grapes, alam mo kung magkano? Sa market, $2. Sabi ko, wow, $2? Kumikita ka ng 18. $1 apple, $2 grapes. ka pa, right? Pumunta po ako sa meat section. Isang tray of beef. Alam mo magkano? $10. Ganyan kakapal. Alam mo, ubos mo isang pirasong beef o yung buong tray ng beef na isang araw. Hindi mo naman kayang gawin yun. So, mapabudget mo siya for the whole week. So, your income per hour, pwede mong i-budget na sa food. Although I always tell the clients, di ba? You are there to study, make good in your schooling. Kasi yan yung passport mo para maging successful. So, I always tell the parents, dapat alalayan sa cost of living. The parents should be there to support. Kasi sa umpisa lang naman yung challenges. Okay? For Canada, this is the part-time work rights per hour. And for Ireland, it's 444 pesos per hour. Okay, eto ang tingnan mo. Tapos ka na ngayon mag-aral. Di ba during the 1 year or 2 years na nag-aaral ka, you're working part-time because you're studying, right? Full-time work lang pag may pasok. Pag wala ka ng pasok, tapos na, nag-apply ka ng post-study work, eto na ngayon na naghihintay sa'yo. The full-time work rights, the potential income after investing on your education. Kasi what's the purpose you are studying abroad? Because you want to invest in your future, right? And eventually become competitive. Ito ngayon naghihintay sa yung sweldo after. For nurses, that is the income per year. For engineers. For IT professionals. Wow, hindi man yung mga IT dyan. Business. Commerce, entrepreneurship, management, yan yung income potential. For Australia, for nurses, 2.6. IT, 1.6. That's the average. Hindi po kami nagbibigay ng income na yung pinakamataas. That's the average income per year. Business, 4.4. And for Canada, income per year for business is 2 million per year. That's the average income. O sa Pilipinas, buong taon nila, 800,000, 500,000. Ito, even nga less, no? 300, o yan. That's the minimum, the average. Hospitality, 2 million per year. O, sa'yo pa lang yan. O, kung sinama mo yung asawa mo, meron din siya, right? Yung income potential ng asawa. Okay? And Ireland, it's 2.7 per year. Okay? 2.7 also for business. Yan. Okay? Testimonials, few more slides, I'm done. Ito po ang aming VP for marketing. Sa World Connect, nasa New Zealand na. Kami mismo naniniwala sa program kasi yung mga head namin, umaalis ng Pilipinas, sila mismo yung nag-a-apply. Kaya minsan nawawala kami ng staff. Okay? So she is now an assistant manager sa body shop in New Zealand. Miss Juno. Okay? Binosa. And yung asawa ko po, kapatid niya ito, si Malu yung girl, yung asawa niyang lalaki ang nag-aral sa New Zealand. After 1 year, sumunod yung asawa at anak. Si Dale ngayon, libre ang education sa New Zealand and the wife is on a work visa. We believe in the program so much na we even send our own relatives. Okay? Ayan. To see more, ito po yung website kung saan makikita mo yung mga testimonials. Okay? Now, okay, cost computation. Okay. Every big event, we give discount, pero not as high as we are giving today. For the first time, magbibigay kami ng napakalaking discount sa pag-process namin ng application ninyo. Only for those who are attending the event today. So step 1, those who are interested, you will visit our office, you do contract signing, course matching, course registration. Normally, pag interesado kayo ng requirements, resume, diploma, TOR, valid passport. Kung wala ka pang passport to follow, any valid ID will do. Saan papasok yung English? Sa step 3 na yan. Hindi yan ginagawa sa step 1. So don't worry, kasi magre-review pa naman. Okay, I'll present first the normal rate of World Connect. Then I will show you the discount. Normally sa step 1, we have a signing fee of 35,000 pesos. Don't worry, huwag kayong malaglag sa upuan. May discount. Okay, big discount. Mamaya na. Step 2, once ma-receive namin yung offer of place, we will process now your requirements sa embassy. We will now assess the funds of your sponsor. Then, we charge here the processing fee of 30,000 pesos. And step 3, dito na namin kailangan yung English result. Etong step 1, 2, 3, na pag-process namin ng application, may na-print na po kami. Mamaya ibibigay namin sa inyo. So no need na kopyahin. Okay? So you will do the complete medical here. Then normally, you pay lodging fee 25,000, visa fee, and courier fee sa step 3. And step 4, once may visa ka na, then you pay the tuition fee to the school. Pag Australia and Ireland, kailangan mo magbayad ng partial tuition fee before visa application. Okay? Ang New Zealand, nagbabayad ng tuition upon visa grant. Okay, siguro you will ask, Miss, kaya di ba hindi mo di-discuss yung tuition fee ng schools? Sila na mag-discuss niya mamaya. You can approach them, you can get their brochures. May mga discuss sila ng mga fees nila. Okay? Then step 5, pre-departure orientation, last fee na charge namin, 6,000 pesos. Okay, then we'll do the picture taking here. We will give you the website kung saan pwede mag-apply ng mga part-time job. Dito namin binibigay. Sino kukontakin mo pagdating mo ng New Zealand, Australia, Canada, Ireland, dyan namin binibigay. Who would help you when you get to your country of destination? And dito namin naayos yung pagbigay ng accommodation details, airport details. Okay? And this is the big, big, big discount. Normally, we don't do this. But because you are here, i-grab mo yung opportunity. 50% ang binibigay namin. 50% off on processing fee. Okay. Di ba kanina 35,000 yung signing fee? Right? Hindi mo na po siya babayaran ng 35,000. You will only start with 14,199 pesos. With your requirements, ipapadala na namin yan sa school para makaprocess ka na. May applicant nagtanong, Miss Ka, gusto mo mag-December dito sa Pilipinas. Pwede mo habulin yung slot ng school, especially may mga promo yan mamaya na ibibigay. I-grab mo yung opportunity, i-submit mo yung requirements, but you can leave next year. Hindi naman gusto sabihin umalis na ngayong taon kaagad. Pero I have a suggestion. If gusto mo umalis, alisan mo na ngayong taon. Why? December, January is vacation, right? Ano pwede mong gawin December, January? Pwede ka mag-work full-time. Di ba? And normally, pag December, January holiday, yung mga puti lumalabas siya ng bansa, ayaw magtrabaho, nagka-holiday. So it's your opportunity. Mapakita yung galing mo bilang Pinoy. That you are workaholic, that you have good command of English. So yun na yung chance mo, December, January. So pwede pa namin habulin yung October and November intake of class. Kaya-kaya pa. Okay? So only 14,199. So naka-discount ka sa World Connect plus discount sa mga tuition fees kasi yung school may mga promos yan. Okay? And processing fee 30, hindi na siya 30, 17,000 na lang. So ang step 2, pwede mo siya bayaran after 2 months na, after 3 months na. Ang importante lang, yung first step. Para you'll get a slot from the school. May applicant ako, Robles. Last year siya nag-apply. Ang tuition fee niya is $5,000 lower. Right now, mas mahal. Pero ang offer of place niya, yung discounted pa rin. Kasi last year pa siya nag-apply. Ngayon man siya aalis, pero binayaran niya yung tuition fee last year. Kasi nakakuha siya ng discounted promo. And of course, you settle other charges and pitos. Okay? Now, eto na po yung pala yung sinasabi. This is my last slide. Favorite po kasi itong statement ni Mark Twain. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails. May mga tao tutuloy, may mga aplikante hindi tutuloy. Why? Kasi mas mataas yung fear. Tama? Naku, kaya ko ba ito? Paano kung papunta ko ng New Zealand? Right? Mas mataas yung fear kaysa sa faith. Those who will pursue, at baka katabi mo pa, after 2 years, after 3 years, successful sila, tapos nalaman mo, hindi ka tumuloy, sila successful. Iba na yung policy after 2 years, after 3 years. Noong panahon po, 2 years ago, the funds is only 300,000 pesos. Right now, pataas ng pataas. Policies are changing. Sabi ko nga, multiple entry naman ang visa ninyo. You will get multiple entry visa. Gusto mong sabihin, pwede ka lumabas, pasok ng New Zealand, Australia, Canada, Ireland, anytime you like. Kung ang pass mo Monday, Wednesday, uwi ka ng Cebu ng Thursday, balik ka naman ng Sunday. Gawin mo siya every week kung gusto mo. basta may pamasahe ka. Kung nalulungkot ka, o mapamasayahan mo ko. Multiple entry ka naman, and you are, di ba, studying in an international school. Tsaka ang twice a week na schooling, twice a week, ang dali lang yan. The rest of the week, you can already work. Okay? So, thank you so much for listening to me. I'll be introducing our guest who came all the way from New Zealand. May jet lag pa nga. She is our immigration advisor. Galing po siya ng Dumaguete. Doon siya pinanganak. Naging student din siya ng New Zealand. Hanggang naging presidente at ngayon naging citizen na ng New Zealand. And right now, she is our in-house immigration advisor from New Zealand. Let's give her a round of applause, Ms. Ed Adriano.
I'm so pleased to be here. It's really a privilege, and I'm so humbled that you came. Most probably to be informed about New Zealand, Canada, Australia, and Ireland. I will be talking specifically with the country, New Zealand. That's my home. I was granted citizenship in 2015. I studied the immigration advising course, tapos na-license ako, tapos na in 2015 as well. So, most likely you've seen this advert. Is there a possible way to become a resident in New Zealand? Yes, there is. And I'm going to talk about it today. My presentation is just plain New Zealand, your next destination. This is my biodata. I'm 54 years old. I come from Dumaguete, but my original town or hometown is Tanjay, Negros Oriental. I am married with 4 children. I have 4 grandchildren. I live now in Auckland, New Zealand, Glenfield, Auckland, New Zealand. And I used to live in Fairview, Quezon City. That's where I met my husband, and we started a family there. I'm a CPA here. Pero wala na ako nagamit ang pagka-CPA, pag-abot na ako dito. But anyway, everything else was, I was prepared to get myself, parang compete with other people. It's, the migrant culture is, in New Zealand is very vibrant in terms of daghan gyud kaayong race. You can see everybody, every country represented there. I would think. And then I studied the course in immigration advising, and I'm a licensed advisor. I'm a full licensed advisor for New Zealand, so I can assist with all types of visas for New Zealand. I'm the in-house advisor for World Connect. I started working with them last year, so this is my first year. I did my inaugural GO, that's a grand orientation in Bacolod last year on the 17th of August. So 365 days na ako working with World Connect. I also went to New Zealand in 2007. So pareho kami ni World Connect. We are 10 years doing this business. I have been in New Zealand for 10 years now. So the topics will be how to migrate to New Zealand, the New Zealand immigration policies, student visa pathway to residency. Why do you have to study in New Zealand? I want to ask questions. Ganahan ako makabalo sa demographic karon. So I would like to ask kung unsa inyong intention, do you really want to settle in New Zealand? Who wants to settle in New Zealand? Raise your hands, please. The others, they want to go to Australia, right? The others would like to go to Canada or Ireland. Okay lang yun. Kay lain-lain ang taupuan, situation. So we have different dreams, we have different aspirations. So ako, 10 years ago, I wanted to go to New Zealand because I was faced with the realization na dili na ko ka-afford to send my children to school. Upat man sila kabuok. Unya, mag-college dili man litsod man kaayo. It's not only the tuition that we are looking at. We have to provide for everything. Kaya dili man sila pwede mo trabaho, right? Kung mag-college sila, dili man na pwede mo trabaho full-time or anything at all. So, study na yun ta. So, the parents, they have to provide for everything. Pamasahe, school allowance, basta get out ka na wala man uniform, na-uniform, o palit po kang uniform. So, everything. So, dili na siya tuition. Kuan yun ka ng grabe ang expense, no? So, I decided to go because when I looked at the mga countries na who were offering pathways to residency, nakita na ako nga, sayon sulod, at the time, sayon mo sulod sa New Zealand. So, I was fortunate enough to be invited to apply for residence from the Philippines. Kaya ni-open on sila with 100 points. We were invited to apply. So I applied and then I was granted a work to residence visa. That's why I went to New Zealand on that visa. Okay. So, i-define na rin ako ang immigration. What is it as defined by the Wikipedia? So I had this source, wikipedia.org. So it's an international movement of people into a destination country, of which they are not natives or where they not possess citizenship in order to settle or reside there, especially as permanent residents or naturalized citizens, or to take up employment as migrant worker. So if you can see from the definition, wala may student diha sa. It is just living and working. That's my immigration. That's immigration. So again, I would like to emphasize that there is no direct connection between a New Zealand student visa and residency. I want to make sure that is understood, that there is no direct connection between a student visa, kung study ka, mahimo kang resident. That is not true. If na ay mga possible people who would think I would tell you those, dili gyud ka mo too, you will have to check if their names are registered in the website. I will give you the website of our authority, the professional body which I am a member of. So Filipinos can migrate to New Zealand to take up employment as migrant workers or temporarily as foreign workers, or they settle or reside there, especially as permanent residents or naturalized citizens. This is the Immigration New Zealand website. It is now a very popular website because a lot of people are interested to go to New Zealand. Hindi lang Pilipino, every other country na ako'y mga makuha ng mga inquiries from South Africa, from the US, from Ireland sometimes, London. Yeah, so it's becoming to be a popular destination. Okay, it's not a big place. Ang maayo sa New Zealand is it's the geographical area is like the Philippines. So you can imagine, pareho siya sa Philippines o area, pero ang iyang population is only less than 5 million. Whereas ang Pilipinas, how many of us here? 100 million? More? Depende kung tuban, wala pa ni-register. So anyway, so how can you manage a population kung daghan? So in New Zealand, the government can service the citizens. Maka-provide sila og service. Kahit ma-contain man nila ang population. So each one has the right or the privilege to acquire the services that the government is supposed to give to its citizens. Now, this immigration website, everything else, any immigration information about New Zealand is contained here. So, kanina akong istorya karon, naani siya tanan diri sa website. So if you want to verify the information that I told you, you can do that. All right? So, ang Philippines, if you're a Philippine passport holder, and you want to enter New Zealand, you have to have a visa. So there are ways. These are the different ways of going to New Zealand. You can apply for a visitor visa, and then travel to New Zealand to visit New Zealand and visit your friends and relatives over there. It's a temporary visa. Tagaan ka, initially, kung first time mo apply, 1 month, tapos frequent ka, tagaan ka 2 months, nga na. So, dili siya dugay ba. But you will see the place. It's a good way to test the market if ganahan ba ka dito. The student visa, the work visa, and the resident visa. Now, a visa application, muna siya mga minimum requirements. You have to have a passport to travel. And then you have to have an acceptable standard of health. That is the official definition of good health for New Zealand. So, kailangan mo pasar ka ng acceptable standard of health. Tapos, character requirements, you have to have a good character. When you say good character, wala kay convictions. If naaman galing, you have to apply that it has to be waived. I can help you with that kung sakaling natin problema with character requirements. English language requirements, it is now a requirement. It used to be na dili siya kinahanglan. For you to study, if before, you can apply for a student visa by just providing that you had, minimum instruction for your course here in the Philippines is English. Even sa residency, minimum instruction lang, ang certificate from the school will do. Now, pwede na siyang proof that pasar ka sa English requirement. Now, this is our site. I have the obligation to direct you to our site because we were established to protect the migrants and potential migrants of New Zealand from unscrupulous agents that they purport that they know the immigration law and that they can assist you and then charge you with exorbitant fees. Tapos, dili is a license. So they have to be licensed. So for you to check kung license ang imong advisor, there is, you can find it, you can check from the website kung naas siya sa register of licensed advisors. This is my, if you will look it up, makita ninyo akong details. So I live in 18 Tunnel Place, Glenfield, Auckland. So I'm living in New Zealand and I have been supporting the World Connect clients in their transition from a student to a worker, and hopefully mahimo na silang residents. So this is what I'm going to discuss today. You are very fortunate because ni-roll out na ang new policies for skilled migrant category. That's the more popular resident visa type for New Zealand. It will take effect on Monday, the 28th of August. Skilled migrant category is the resident visa that I would like to discuss today. Kana siya will give you the parang muna yung destination niya while you study. And I will give you the reason why naa siya di ay po yung connection ang student visa o ang resident visa. So the resident visa skilled migrant category, mo ni siya ang process. So you submit an expression of interest online, and then upon receipt from the Immigration New Zealand will verify your claims. Tapos, if they see that you qualify to apply for residence, they will give you an invitation to apply for residence. And then once everything is in order, you will be granted a resident visa. Under the skilled migrant category, it uses a points-based system. The current threshold today to submit an expression of interest is 100. But you need to have 160 points to be invited to apply for residence. Kung saan na natin pagkuha ng 160? So I want you to take note. This is a mini workshop. You have to assess yourself. Asa man mo in terms of points. Okay. So na age, skilled employment, skilled work, bonus points if skilled work is in. So, lantawon, ang ilag yung requirement is work. Skilled work, skilled employment. Mo gina siya foremost na requirement. And then, recognized qualification is there. They will award points for skilled employment sa partner, tapos qualification sa partner, o naapoy bonus points outside employment outside of Auckland. Kaya the government is trying to kanang decongest Auckland. Auckland is like Manila. Everyone is there. They want to be there. Like city magud siya. And then the provinces are wala rin tao. So ang government is trying to incentivize the sa point system na makaklaim mo o bonus points for having for working outside of Auckland. So, are you ready with your cell phone para mag-compute sa inyong mga points? Age. You can only apply for this type of visa up to 55 years old. Who are you? Who amongst here nasa 30 to 39? To 44. So you don't want to raise your hands? Sige lang. What's important is you will know, you can rate yourself now. You can claim for your points now. And then later on, I will explain to you kung saan mga definition pa o kung saan yung mga skilled employment, kung saan yung pero that will be outside of the presentation already. So most of you hopefully will be claiming 30 points. That's the highest. Okay. So they put 50 points for skilled employment. Skilled work experience. Kung naa kay work experience related sa imong skilled employment unya sa New Zealand, naa kay. Kung naa kay 10 years, but I will explain again, this one, unfortunately, for the new policy starting this Monday, ang skilled work experience will only be for those work experience under a multinational company nga ang headquarters is not the Philippines. So, nagtrabaho mo o Philippine company lang, dili siya multinational. I'm sorry to say, dili na siya mag-claim ang work experience mo. But still, you have the work experience nga maka-complete na ka after school if you intend to study and, find work. Kasi naala mo kayo, may makamanagap ka experience, even if it's not skill. Dili na kakakuha kong points ani for Philippines. They took out the Philippines in the comparable labor market. Additional points for skilled work experience in New Zealand. Now, yan, makakuha ka. After a year, you can have 10 points for that. Recognized qualification. Kung may kang recognized qualification, you can still use your qualification here. Diba? Kaya pwede mo na nyo ipa-assess sa murang CHED dito. It's the New Zealand Qualification Authority. That's the body that will assess kung comparable ba imong course sa course sa New Zealand. So for a bachelor's degree here, kuha na siya, level 7 na siya sa New Zealand framework. So if you are assessed as having a level 7 to 8 qualification, then you get 50 points. And then if you have master's degree, that's level 9, or doctorate degree, level 10, you will have 70 points. Skilled employment. So, pinahanglan, ang partner will be, again, mula po siya nagtrabaho as same as you, na po kayo skilled employment. That's additional 20 points. Then, qualification po. Bisag diri sa Philippines na kuha, ipa-assess lang nato, then they can also be assessed. For level 7 and 8, you get 10 points. This is the kicker. Ito yung 30 points outside of Auckland. So, bisan wala kayo work experience,